Today, we're going to talk about deck safety. Hi, I'm John Musselman from Musselman Home Inspection and Just Maintenance. And on this channel, we like to talk about taking care of and maintaining your largest investment. Today, we're going to talk about decks, deck safety, and how to take care of them and what to look for. So first and foremost, it depends what type of deck you have, but there's 5 basic things that you really want to take care of or look at when it comes to your deck. And first and foremost, we want to take a look at our railings. Railings are an important piece to the puzzle to make sure that we're safe, and as people come out onto our decks and patios, they often want to lean up against these things. So it's good to go over to the railings and actually feel what they feel like. So grab a hold of them, make sure that everything's nice and secure. Go around each rail all the way around your deck and make sure that everything is secure. The next piece is your steps. If you have steps attached to your house or to your deck, make sure that steps in the staircase, that the rise and the run look good. Make sure that all the handrails going down the steps are nice and secure. This way, we can make sure that people can get on and off of our deck safely. The next step is the structure itself. We want to take a look at the underside of the structure. We want to look at where the deck connects to the house. We want to make sure that that area is secured and not pulling away. We want to make sure that the flashing that's in place there is keeping the water out. So we're looking for staining. We're looking for anything that indicates that water might be getting into the house. Another thing that you could check is inside the house. In the same location that your deck is attached to the structure is a good place to keep your eye. So if you have an unfinished basement, you can go into the basement space and actually look where it's connected to make sure you don't see any signs of water staining or anything like that. If you have a finished basement, just scan the ceiling above that area or in that same area and look for water stains or anything that would indicate that water is seeping in. It's a common challenge that we have with decks because it's an attachment to the house. And anytime that we have something that attaches to the house, we increase the probability of water working its way in. So it's an important piece to the puzzle. The other thing is we want to look at the structure that's underneath the deck. We want to make sure all the columns that are supporting the deck look like they're nice and plumb. We want to make sure that they're not pulling from the deck. So it's really important that we look at these components to make sure that we don't see anything that looks out of place. Our decks commonly don't slowly just fall down. They're either in place or they drop off. And they often fail when we're having big gatherings or when we have the deck under stress. So during the summer months, it's definitely an important piece to walk around your deck and check the major components that make up the deck. Make sure that they're secured, make sure that they're not, don't look out of place. And if they do look challenged, it's important to have somebody come out and take a look at them. Whether it's someone from our company or a contractor that specializes in decks. It's important to make sure everybody's safe and secure while we're on our deck. The other thing that you can do with your decks is if it's a wooden deck, we want to make sure that it's painted, stained, or sealed to make sure that water stays out of it and lasts as long as it can. The other thing is if we have a composite deck, we want to make sure that it's cleaned. We rinse it off with a house wash or a deck wash that's designed to clean the product so that we don't have algae on it that makes it slippery or things like that. The goal for us is to get as long of a lifespan out of our products as we can. If you have any questions, always don't hesitate to reach out. We like to be a resource. We like to help people understand, maintain, and manage their largest investments. As always, like and subscribe. See you next time.